Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Look at that. No wind. My turbine is not turning at all. That's good in one sense, but in another sense, it's supposed to go up to the upper 80s today. With no wind, it'll be hot. Take two. Okay. As I showed you, no wind. Temperature's supposed to go up to 88. And if no wind, although Noah just told me a few minutes ago that's supposed to be 10 to 12 mile an hour wind, something like that, that's fine. But if there's no wind, it's going to be hot. And it's supposed to be even higher, I think, tomorrow or Tuesday, 91. I don't like that. Nope, I want to hurry up, get all this done, and get out of here by the 1st. On the 1st at least, because it's going to get hotter and hotter and hotter. Going up north isn't too bad because we'll catch trees. Ooh, trees. But I'm not going too far up because I want to be here when my son gets out of prison. I want to be nearby so I can drive back and see him. He will not be able to go home for at least a year because he's got probation, I believe it is. I don't know the difference between probation and parole, but one of them. And so we'll come back next winter and spend it close enough to him where he could be close enough to us and it would be all right, So let's see. Yeah. Oh, I was going to tell you. And we went to dump some garbage. And on the way back, we stopped, on the way back, we stopped by the table. Y'all know the table I'm talking about. And we were having to go get a couple of sheets of plywood, I believe. They're expensive. Oh my gosh, they're so expensive. But guess what was sitting there? A full sheet of plywood. What we needed. Yeah, what we needed. And it was used, but it's still a full sheet of plywood. So we got it in the best we could, and drove all the way back to the site with the door wide open on the bus and the wood hanging out. I mean, I'm sure people looked at us and thought, wow, they're crazy, bunch of hillbillies. And, yeah, that was kind of weird, but it worked. We got it here. And Noah is pretty close to finishing the trailer, finishing the floor of it. We still have to put the lights on for it to be inspected and all, and get us a VIN number for it. But that shouldn't take too long anyway. I'm trying to think of what else. Yeah, Noah's making coffee. Oh, I got my coffee. Can't wait to have my coffee. Anyhow, I know that with this temperature going up, I'm sure we'll leave here around the 1st, though. I really am. I'll get my check on the 1st. He gets his check like a week after, or a few days after that. Anyway, week 10 days, something like that after. All depends what month it is. So we definitely will probably be leaving on the 1st. Not sure exactly where we'll end up at, but I know the further north you go, you got trees and not so much desert. Though I love the desert, don't get me wrong. There's beauty in everything. What they say, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. That's very true. Um, I just like to see the nature that there is in the desert, What I have not seen, and I would love to see, is a horned toad, or as they call it, horny toad. I don't know why they call it that, but I remember years and years ago, my oldest son, no, maybe it was my oldest son. Anyway, I had a picture of him holding a horned toad in his hands. Those toads are so neat. I kept one for a pet for a while, and then I let it go because I knew we were going to leave the desert, and I didn't want to take it out of what it's used to being in. But yeah, and to watch the wild burros out here, they are so cool. They're just walk around like nothing in the world that bothers them. That's the way we should be, Walk around like nothing bothers us. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, I would. But anyway, I don't have a whole lot to talk about today. Working inside here and working outside there. Noah fixed my spice racks because one's a bathroom rack, which I'm using as a spice rack because I got a lot of spices. Believe me. Oh, sorry about that. I have a lot of spices. But, and so I've got 2 racks now. And, but before they had them up there, and every time we'd move the bus a little bit, they'd be falling down. And I'd have spices, I got to chase. So now they're all intact. Now we know where they're at. Pretty much so, anyway. Yeah. Anyway, like I say, I don't have that much to talk about. I don't want to bore you all any further. Oh, by the way, I'm going to make a video regarding how I got started in this and try to do a progress on it up to this point. And yeah, I plan to do that pretty soon. Because a lot of y'all don't know, where I started from, why I decided to do this lifestyle. And I just thought I'd throw it in for y'all. Okay? Peace. Love y'all. God bless you.